can you handle it? I used to. Come on.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
You not gonna talk, ho?
I've been ready. I'm ready for this to be over.
Gosh.
I'm so dead.
This is the best it's ever.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
What's really good, y'all? Welcome to the freaking weekend. Not really doing anything this weekend. Just relaxing. It is also Super Bowl. I don't know who playing, but I know what I'm coming to see is Usher, baby. And I'm gon' see that nigga play. I used to, come on, plan the world. See the sun gonna get the word. Now in the mornings I sleep alone. Sleep the streets I used to own. Bing, 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 bing. How do you not like Coldplay? Anyways, I'm on my way to I'm on my way to Jay's International to eat with a friend, and then I just have to run some errands and like pack a little bit, because I packed my dresses and stuff, but the bride, she said that we have to get our bridesmaids dresses dry cleaned, and I think I'm gonna dry clean it when I'm in Houston. I think that's just easier. And then she also wants us to tailor our fits, and again, I need to see if I can wear my dresses with heels without problem, because they are very long. So I'll see about that. And then I just have to do some last minute housekeeping things just to, you know, close out, like clean my crib, stuff like that. So I need to make sure that I'm able to do that. Yeah. I don't even think I closed out the weekly vlog. I think I've just been like on autopilot for real. I don't think, I gave my hair to the wig maker on January 26th. Today's the 11th. She said it usually takes 10 to 15 business days. However, she's doing a drop. She's doing a wig drop on Valentine's Day, and I'm assuming that her money is, her business is a priority rather than having my wig done. But I told her, like, it's for the wedding, because she said jeez Louise. When I got this wig made, she allowed for rush order shipping. And so it was about $50 for rush. So I was thinking, I was like, okay, if I give her this wig, or I give her this hair as soon as possible, she'll be able to make this wig prior to me leaving on the 13th. Because if I give it to her on the 26th, that's 5 days plus 13 days. That's 18 days. So that's, you know, that's more than enough time. But then she says she doesn't do rush anymore. And then I went on her page, and she's doing like a Valentine's Day pre-made wig Valentine's drop. So I'm just, and I don't want to ask her, because I remember I saw something on her story where it's like, please don't ask me if your wig is ready. It'll be ready when it's ready, you know. And I respect it, you know. As somebody, she doesn't have a lot of rules and stuff like that, so the least I can do is be patient. But god damn, I don't want to be patient, because I really like her work, and I wanted to wear the wig for the wedding. I could wear this wig to the wedding. That's not the problem. It's just I don't want to. I want a fresh new wig for the wedding. I do. So anyways, I'm feeling very, I'm feeling very, you got Native American in you, you got Indian in you. I'm feeling very like that, especially bareface. I usually don't wear wigs. I usually don't wear my favorite wigs without makeup. So, cause you know me, I go for a curly piece before I go for, nigga, get the, oh man. Yeah, So I'm hoping today's a free day because tomorrow I'll be in Allen with my niggas, you know, just watching Usher's concert in the Super Bowl. So we'll see about it. But yeah, just wanted to check in. It's a freaking weekend, baby. It's Saturday, February 11th. I said that already. And yeah, we just maxing and relaxing before the week of chaos, before the week of union, before the week of joy, you know? And people keep on asking me if I'm excited about it. This has been, Kadus proposed to Dolly July of 2022. I've been ready. You know what I'm saying? And like since then, we've had like 17,000 events. I've been ready. I'm ready for this to be over. And I know the bride and groom are mad ready for this to be over. So, yeah. That's how it be, man. That's how it be. This is the best it's ever looked.
If Kiki comes here,
He's gonna be waiting for 7,000 years. Tell me how you like it. Have you taken a bite yet?
yes.
I want you to take a bite of the. She looks Jamaican. Meanwhile, she's a nigga.
Oh, it's hot.
Okay, we're gonna wait. She's never had oxtails before. Okay, cool. I don't know why she didn't go to a Jamaican restaurant for oxtails, but
It's really good.
I'm excited to read this. Yo, so I'm still outside of JS. Ate my life away. Lamb chop pasta still went crazy. And then, like I told y'all, I wanted to go to High Price Books today, and I'm glad I did. So I got The Silent Patient. This was a recommendation by my best friend, so I'm excited for that. I want to get other books, and I want to say, I want to tell you guys what I want because some of y'all might have read them already. So I want to see if y'all have. So this was a recommendation by a chopper. It's called The Fine Print Special Edition Dreamland Billionaires by Lauren Asher. The Mindfuck series, that was also a recommendation by a chopper by St. Abbey, which is just Stabby. Court of the Vampire Queen by Katie Robert. That's a recommendation from Nene. This was also a recommendation from Nene. Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. These are two books that I want to read for myself. 7 Days in June by T.O. Williams. Maybe y'all would know if y'all saw the covers. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. And then I just got this one, which was The Silent Patient. And then this was a recommendation by my other best friend, twin Mimi, Somebody's Wife by Robbie Renee. And then let me show y'all the other ones. So this was The Fine Print, if you've read that. And then the Mindfuck series. There's 5 books in the series. And then Court of the Vampire Queen. And then Things We Hide from the Light. That's Things We Hide from the Light. So yeah, these are the books I want to read, but slow and steady wins the race. So I'm just gonna go with what I could find, which was The Silent Patient. So excited to read it because the synopsis, let me just read the synopsis to you because this is what got me. My Nene told me to read it, the synopsis of it, and then I was just like, okay, I'm hooked, because she said that she's currently into like mysteries and stuff like that. So let me read it to you guys. Okay. Alicia Berenson's life is seemingly perfect. A famous painter married to an in-demand fashion photographer, she lives in a grand house with big windows overlooking a park in one of London's most desirable areas. One evening, her husband Gabriel returns home late from a fashion shoot, and Alicia shoots him 5 times in the face and then never speaks another word. Alicia's refusal to talk or give any kind of explanation turns a domestic tragedy into something far grander, a mystery that captures the public imagination and casts Alicia into notoriety. The price of her art skyrockets, and she, the silent patient, is hidden away from the tabloids and spotlight at the Grove, a secure forensic unit in North London. Theo Faber is a criminal psychotherapist who has waited a long time for the opportunity to work with Alicia. His determination to get her to talk and unravel the mystery of why she shot her husband takes him down a twisting path into his own motivations, a search for the truth that threatens to consume him. Why wouldn't I want to read that? Why not? And I found it for $9. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? So now I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree. I need some things from the Dollar Tree. I think there's one close by. Ha! What'd I say? 0.2 miles away. I know I'm not tripping. I think I make a left, really. Yeah. Yeah. So I need to go to the Dollar Tree, and then I need to, yeah, I think that's really just what I gotta do outside. Everything else I gotta do inside the house. So yeah, let's go to the dollar store really quick, get some things, and then I want to go get some cookies from Cookie Society, but I need to chill. I'm spending too much money. So this wig is so sexy. Like, I got complimented in there. Somebody caught my friend's attention and told my friend to catch me. And I turned around and they're like, where did you get your hair from? I said, oh, Kendra's Boutique. And they said, oh, it's so pretty. You're so pretty. Duh. No, just like, but also duh. So I came and got them. I did. It's February, so I got King's Cake, cookies and cream, strawberries and cream, and then my favorite frosted oatmeal. This strawberry and cream looks hazy. But she said if you like strawberry, you're gonna like that. I got the King's Cake, because Mardi Gras, duh. Cookies and cream. This looks delicious. It does. So I'm hype about it. I shouldn't have, because a box of 6 cookies is $25 for 6 cookies, which is why I didn't want to go in the first place. But you know, I couldn't. You only live once, okay? Shit, you only live once. What am I supposed to do? Not live? I take pleasure in the little things, and the little things for me are cookies. I am a cookie fiend. Mind you, my cookies range, so I could do anywhere from McDonald's cookies to Cookie Society. You know what I'm saying? So I met someone last night. So we're friends here, right? I have to tell y'all, Teenage Fever by Drake brings up a very, very specific memory for me. I try not to listen to I'm sorry, I'm just playing with my hair. I try not to listen to it too often, because again, it brings up very specific memories, and the specific memories involve me being in the wrong. So I try not to listen to it. But I do remember, like, when I listened to this song, there was a guy in my life who sexually filled every single. This is a cute ass couple. Oh my gosh. Are y'all a couple? Yeah. Y'all are so cute. You're welcome. They're so cute. But yeah, it involves me being in the wrong and doing some stupid shit. So I tried to shut the fuck up. But I love the song so much, so I try not to. Where you going, nigga? Man, they building Addison the fuck up. I'm so glad I moved away when I did. Shit. They can't stop building shit. This place is lit. This place is packed up. I'm here like a child now. It starts in my toes and I crinkle my nose. Undercover, staying dry and warm. It goes, I always know. For a while now, just take your time. Here you go. Say you are my own. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. The breathing gets harder. Even I know that you mean well, but you make this 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one.
your heart out when the rest of me is down. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. Got you circled in my embrace. What's really good is your girl, young Roox. It's the Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm finna act a fool when Usher comes on. Guaranteed I'm gonna sing along every single word, whether it's OMG or can you handle it? I will be singing. You know I will be singing. Girl, singing. Okay. What's really good, y'all? I'm right. What's really good, y'all? It's your girl, Young Rooks, and today is Sunday, February 11th. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I would like to call it Usher's concert today. We are doing our makeup before we head out, and so I have about an hour to do so. The Super Bowl starts in an hour. I don't really care for the Super Bowl. Like I said, I care for Usher's concert, so I would like to be there around when halftime starts. So I'm going to be doing my makeup, but I also wanted to come on here and talk about this book that I got yesterday. I told y'all I went to Half Price Books and I got this book. This was recommended by my best friend Nini. It is titled The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. It's by this person, and he's a man. And so basically it is about a psychotherapist. This is based in London, so I'm going to just say therapist because that's what it is. But they call it psychotherapists in the book. So it's about a psychotherapist. I thought it was more going to be more so about the wife, but it's really about the psychotherapist. And so his name is Theo. And so to give a backstory, Theo saw with the rest of the world about how a famous or infamous painter by the name of, what is this lady's name actually? Alicia. Her name is Alicia. Alicia Berenson, I think. So Alicia has been married to a photographer named Gabriel. I think they're 11 years apart. So she is, 33? So he's 44. And they've been married, 6, 7, 8 years? And from the outside looking in, life was great. Life was grand. Life was going the way it was planned. The next thing you know, the book immediately goes into, it sets the scene of the couple, how their day-to-day operations would go. She would paint in her studio. He would go and do his photo shoots, photo sessions with celebrities and stuff like that. It talked about their art type and photography type, how he photographed and what her style of painting was. The next thing you know, the book goes into how the neighbor, whose name is Barbie, calls the police because she hears gunshots. The police go into the home of Alicia and Gabriel and find Gabriel on the floor, his face unrecognizable because he was shot in the face 5 times. There's blood on Alicia, and they're like, this is a lot of blood, even for one person. They turn and they see that Alicia has slit her wrists, and they take her to the hospital. That was the last time she ever spoke. So now 6 years have passed, and there's a therapist by the name of Theo who wants to know more about her. He already works at another psychiatric home. What is this called? It's called a forensic. What is this? It's called a forensic unit in the book. I said film. So I'm gonna just call it a forensic unit. So he already works at one called Broadmoor. So but he really wants to get in touch with Alicia. He wants to know more about Alicia. And so he waits. He waits, what, 6 years? Until an opening for a therapist opens up at the Grove, which is the forensic facility that she's at. He gets interviewed and he gets the job. And so when he gets the job, that's when we see background about him. So they say therapists are mad themselves. We're all mad here. When I saw that, I really thought about the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. If you know, you know. And so it just talks about how Theo, he grew up in a home where love was absent. You know, he had a father that terrorized him, and he made sure that his grades were good enough to get into a university on scholarship. Turns out that he couldn't escape the voices of his father. Turns out he's mad. So he tried to unalive himself with paracetamol, and then it didn't work. He realized that he, in fact, wanted to live. So with the help of a therapist named Ruth and green, weed, marijuana, Mary Jane, he, found his way. And so he becomes stable. He meets his wife, Catherine. He calls her Kathy at a bar. They were both on different dates. So he was on a date with some lady named Mary Ann, and she was on some date with some dude named Daniel. However, when they locked eyes, they knew that they wanted to fuck each other by the end of the night. And I know that sounds very brash, but that's basically what I gathered from the book. They looked at each other and said, "Oh, I'm fucking you tonight." So Mary Ann, his girlfriend, she wants to leave. He's like, "Nah, I want to have one more drink at the bar." And she's like, "No, I want to leave." He said, "Then go. I want to have a drink." And so she leaves in a huff and a puff. And he looks at Kathy, whose date has also left. So he goes over there and he's like, "Is Daniel coming back?" And she's like, "No." And she's like, "Is Mary Ann coming back?" And he's like, "No." So they keying the whole night. Then he's like, "You know what? Let's get a taxi. You come back to my place and we get it on." And what, like Marvin Gaye said, "Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Baby. Let's get it on. Oh, sugar. Let's get it on. And found until people with so much to give. Understand me, sugar." So yeah, it was love at first. It was lust at first sight, and then it became love at first sight. And Kathy is an American. She's from wherever. And he really liked that about her because she was full of life. He feels like, Londoners are not as bodacious and full of life as Americans. And so they get married. And so back to him wanting to get to know Alicia more. So, like I said, Alicia has been silent for about 6 years. And she hasn't painted since then. And so when he first gets to the Grove, which is the forensic unit that is a psychiatric unit, he is looking for her. He gets introduced. They have a community meeting. He's looking for her. And damn, this is going to be long. Let me cut this short. Y'all read the book and let me know. But he's looking for her at the community meeting and he can't see her. And then he turns out he's looking dead at her. But when people are silent for so long, they become invisible. They, tie into the wall. So he sees her and she's drooling. She limp. She got drool coming down this way. She trembling. She ticking. So he's like, "God dang! They done drug my bitch up." He's like, so he goes to the director. He's like, hey, I want to work with Alicia. He's like, "Man, that's a lost cause. That bitch is crazy and she's silent. She has been silent for a very long time." He's like, "I can save her." "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved." But he don't give a fuck. So he was like, "The first thing we need to do is lower the dosage." He was like, the director was like, "She's probably on the recommended dose." He said, "Hell no. She on 17 grams of ripacetamol." He said, "Ooh." The director was like, "Ooh, that is a lot." And by the way, the doctor that is tasked with the care of Alicia His name is Christian, and he's worked with Christian before in his old psychiatric unit at Broadmoor, so he already don't like the nigga. So the director was like, all right, well, if you want to lower the dose, you got to talk to the doctor in charge, which is Christian. And he rolled his eyes a little bit. He like, damn, I really don't like this nigga. Ain't he drugging up the client that I want to work with? So he was like, Theo was like, you know what? I think it should come from you. And he said, all right. And so the director goes and talks to Christian the next day. And then Christian come into the lounge, the patient doctor lounge. And he like, hey, bro, don't be coming up in this facility trying to start shit up, okay? If you want me to do something, you come to me directly. Don't go snitch it to the director. And he was like, I ain't snitching to the director. You charging this lady up with a lot of drugs, homeboy. And I'm trying to cure her. And you in my way. So a couple days passed. And he finally had his first one-on-one sit down with Alicia. And the head nurse in charge, the HNIC, he was like, hey, his name is Yuri. He from Latvia. He was like, hey, buddy. Hey, Theo. This bitch is violent. She's shown violent in the past. You know, I suggest that you don't get too close, okay? She a crazy bitch. He like, I'm not scared, nigga. I got my life alert. They gave everybody a life alert or whatever. It's a thing where if you're in trouble, you hit it and then, you know, the sirens start blasting. So he said, I got my life alert. I should be good. Yuri is the name of the head nurse. He's like, man, I'm telling you, this bitch is loco. He's like, I got it. Close the door. So Yuri closed the door. And so Theo introduced himself to Alicia. He like, look, Alicia, you know, you don't be talking. And we need you to talk. We need you to defend your honor yourself. Did you kill your husband? Like, he was 5 shots to the head. Now, you know he did. Now, you know I said, like the pro in the game. You know, like, what happened for real? And so she's still not saying anything. And he said, you not gonna talk, ho? And the next thing you know, she leap up from her seat. And she's with her claws bared. And she just starts scratching that motherfucker. Then, after she done tore him a new one, she start choking that motherfucker. And then he tried to reach for his life alert. He put it on the desk. He can't reach it. She's still shanking that motherfucker. Just gosh. She was Wolverine in that bitch. And so he finally got his life alert, pressed the button. Everybody slide through. Save him. He got to go to the infirmary. Everybody like, see, we told you this is a bad idea. He was like, no, I think we're actually making progress. And the woman that hired him in his interviews panel, she was like, yes, I agree. This is her trying to communicate. When I read that part, I said, you know what? I ain't a therapist. So if they say this is her trying to communicate, then well, shit, this is her time to communicate. But that's when the shit got juicy. Okay? And then the thing about mysteries for me, because I'm a rom-com type of bitch. You know, I like the smut and the nasty. The thing about, like, mysteries to me is that they pull in and pull out. They pull in and pull out. Like, I'm very, very impatient. Just give it to me, please. Raw, preferably. Like, what is this tete-to-tete that we just dancing around it. It's annoying, but obviously that's the point of the damn mystery. Is to be mysterized. It's to hold you. So that was pissing me off. And then another thing that was pissing me off is that I thought it was going to be about the murder. I thought it was going to be about Alicia. Turns out it's more about the therapist. Now, they was talking about his life a lot. So, like I said, he married Kathy. He got a problem with himself, so Kathy made him feel alive. And so one day he had a rough day with Alicia at the office, and I told you like he smoked, but he stopped smoking when he met his girl because Kathy thought that people who smoked marijuana were just lazy, incompetent human beings. So he stopped doing that when he met her because he felt like he didn't need it anymore as a crutch or as a vice. But now, you know, whenever he's stressed out, he occasionally take takes a hit of that tree, baby. So he got home after a rough day. He called out his wife's name. He was like, Kathy! Kathy! No sign, no word. Mind you, his wife is an actress, a Broadway actress. I don't know what it's called in London, but the equivalent to a Broadway actress is what she is. So he sees she not home. He like, bet. He take out his little secret stash of marijuana and he starts smoking. But he said that he was smoking so damn quick that he got high way too quick for his liking. So he was stumbling and mumbling and fumbling. So he's like, you know what? Let me sit down and watch some TV because I'm high as fuck. So he sit down. He about to turn the TV on. He like, where the fuck is the remote? So he looking for the remote. He see the remote by his girl laptop. So you know how like when you sitting down, you don't want to get up really, but you think you can reach. So he over there doing that. Lazy ass. Well, but he high. So he reach. And then he knock over his girl laptop. He like, God damn. So he had to get up anyway. And then he picked up the laptop. And then he saw that the laptop was open. So the email address. And he's seeing Bad Boy 22. And then the email's talking about, I can't wait to taste you on my lips again. And fuck you silly. And he like, hold it. Mind you, this man high. So he like, hold the fuck up. Hold on. And he reading every single message from them. And he like, no, I could be tripping. I could be. But I don't think I am. And he wasn't. He don't confront his wife though. He walking. And his feet lead him to his old therapist, Ruth. Ruth about 80 years old by this time. She tired as hell. And it's like 10 o'clock. And he knock on her door. She like, what in the hell? Baby, come inside. Because if you come into my crib at 10 p.m., there's an issue afoot. So he sit his black ass. Well, I'm sorry. He is not black. He sit his ass down. And he say, fuck it. You know, I'm going to tell this lady everything. She been with me. She been rocking with me ever since I was at the university. She know how I do things. You know, I'm going to let her know. And so she hear him. And she don't say a word. Then when he done, she like, don't this sound like something? And he like, what? She said, you gravitate towards people who cannot truly love you. Like your father. And he didn't want to hear that truth. He was like, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. That's not true. Kathy loves me. She said, do she? Do she? Because she's sneaking around behind your back, cheating on your ass. Do she really? And so he getting heated. He's like, man, fuck what you talking about. You don't know me. You don't know my wife. And she's like, on the contrary, nigga, I do know you. I've known you for a long time. And you're not my client anymore. You're a friend now. So I could give it to you real. He said, so do you think I should leave her? She don't say nothing. He said, Ruth, do you think I should leave her? She's like, that's not my answer to give you. He was like, just tell me plain. Should I leave that bitch? And she said, you have to. For your safety, for your health, you have to leave her. And he knew she was right. But he got home and did what? Like a little pussy. He didn't say a damn thing. Just kept eating away at that motherfucker. Anyway. It's a good book. I'm glad I read it. I got it yesterday. I read a few chapters. I read it for like an hour or two at night yesterday, and then I read the rest of it today. It was a good book. Good book. I'm excited to read more, you know? Because I told you one of my goals was to read more this year, and like a lot of y'all kind of like boosted my head up a little bit to try doing a book club, and I think that'll be nice. So we'll see about it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me pay attention to this. I want to wear my olive green furry bucket hat today. It's gloomy and raining in Dallas. So I don't know if I'll wear it, you know, all the way, but I'm feeling festive. So I think I want to wear it. We'll see though. I feel like I'm missing steps because I was trying to talk to y'all about this book. It's a good book. If you like mystery, and Thriller, cause this is Thriller. And I think you'll like this book. It's called The Silent Patient. Look into it. With my heart in my hand, maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. I love this song. It's the same she's been standing in. Boys, you can break a woman's good heart. On behalf of every man, looking out for every girl. Mothers, here to your daughter. Hey, she's a good girl. I'm a This is the final look. I love it. I love the hat. And I love wearing this particular wig with the hat because the browns complement the furs to me. But yeah, this is the final look. I am off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Usher. Okay. I hope y'all like this. This is cute. It's cute as shit. I think I want to take my camera, but we'll see. We'll see. Because I kind of do want to. I'm hot and you're not. I'm hot and you're not. Magwana feli feli. Magwana feli feli. I'm hot.
But I don't know, Ruka might be right.
Okay. No. I'm just fucking around.
No, but you have to think of the audience too.
Yeah.
Where's this? This is in Vegas. Yeah. Cause baby tonight. Yeah. With DJ Marshmello. Oh, my boo. He's not gonna start out slow. He has to get the crowd live. Oh, they did say Alicia Keys was coming to the Super Bowl, though. They did say that. They did say that. They said he's gonna have the longest Super Bowl halftime.
What do you think Usher's gonna start with? Daddy's home?
I just want your attention. I just want your attention. That's smart. Cause he's gonna be like, I just want your attention. That's how you start talking. Daddy's home. Oh yeah, but no, but still because if Daddy's home, this is his thing. You wretched bitch! I mean, it's sagging. Yes.
My rating. My rating.
Look at my king! Looking like Jon Snow! What I say? I said, hey! Without a care! Hey! Until I met this girl! I can go and get all that. We were all wrong. We were all wrong. All of us. I can give you right now, 'cause I'm so. I can give you right now. I
Wow.
But you gotta be smart about it. With the guys. Are we late? Yeah. I hate this. I hate this.
My bad.
This is so ghetto. This is ghetto as shit. You in it on fire, bitch. Ooh, is it about to sit in? She dramatic as fuck. What is that? She look like a blood clot. She look good. She looks good. What the fuck is going on? Why she move like Cardi B?
Oh my gosh, he's going crazy. He's going crazy. He's going crazy.
Let it back! No, gotta let it go. That's right. That's right, hot stuff. Is that her? She look good. Oh my God.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Look at it. It's out of it. Out of it.
Whoa. What?
Everything is out of this on me. Yeah, yeah. That's what I want. Looking like you just try to fuck, yeah. Do you like to eat? Yeah, tell me what I want. Looking like you
Yeah, but you don't know the word. The thing about it is, Usher can do no wrong. Let's start there, okay? I'm back in the crib out. I did change. I used a different hat. I like my fit, though. I might wear this. I might keep this for Houston. I cannot believe the wedding is freaking in. It's this week. The wedding is this week, y'all. Ooh, I can't believe it. I'm me. I got this set from Fashion Nova. And then I got my Uggs on. And then I changed hats. So this is what I wore to go football watch. Even though I wouldn't be able to tell you a thing. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you a damn thing, but this lighting's not good. yeah, so I'm home now. I'm gonna get ready to decompress, take a shower, take my makeup off, clean up, and then get ready to head out to Houston. I'm gonna be heading out either like Monday or Tuesday. But the Super Bowl was cool. Usher delivered his performance. He fit so many songs in his discography into that 15, 17-minute set. I mean, and then he had stars coming from everywhere. We had her. We had Alicia Keys with her off-key singing ass, but her body was bodying. Then we had Luda. Then we had Lil Jon. What did we do to deserve such? And he was skating. He was giving us glitter, Kappa, Michael, SZA. He was giving it to us. That's all I came to see. And I understand with ratings and with pop and media and things like that, you do what you have to do. But I, as a person who doesn't watch sports, I don't want to watch one of the biggest events in sports history or in sports to be diluted by a pop singer that's stuck in 22. Why am I seeing Taylor Swift and Ice Spice more than I'm seeing Travis Kelce on the field? What are we even doing here? What are we even talking about right now? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, your girl don't watch football. So, I'm not trying to see that shit. But obviously, people who do watch or people they want to watch want to see that shit. So whatever. I had a good time with my friends. We all tried to guess what would be the first song Usher come out with. We was thinking the DJ. What? DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again, OMG, or Yeah. And then somebody was like, I think he's going to end with Yeah. Turns out she was right. Then he came out with Caught Up, which I absolutely love that song. That's one of my favorite songs by Usher. I think it's not talked about enough. And he put Superstar, he put Love in This Club, he put Let It Burn, he put Confessions, he put You Don't Have to Call. It was just spectacular to me. Oh, he did have Jermaine Dupri and will.i.am in that bitch too, but they're irrelevant. Jermaine Dupri had church girl socks on, like Jermaine Dupri looked like CeeLo Green. I thought I was about to see a Nars Broccoli reunion, like I remember when I was flying. There was something so pleasant about that day. Even your emotions have an echo. I lost my voice because I was yelling when Usher concert came on. Like, I was yelling. What are you talking about? Let's all be honest here. This is why we're here. Why we're here is because of this glittery motherfucker. Like, I'm here to see him and him only. But yeah, I had a good time. It was something to do on a Sunday. Chill with the friends, vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Just real cool. And Usher just didn't disappoint. I was just so proud of him. One thing that I really, really dig about Usher is the way he moves. No outcast. I think when Usher landed his Las Vegas residency and it became a thing to go there and see him. I mean, Adele had hers as well and it was just as big. But he capitalized on that. So, making the women feel special. Sorry, I think there's... Making the women feel special, getting those celebrities, around and stuff like that. And he capitalized on that to the point where he extended his Las Vegas residency. Then he got the Super Bowl. Then he was receiving so many ads and endorsements. He got a collab with Skims. And then he dropped an album out. And then he released his tour dates. And not his North American tour dates. And I think that's just an excellent way of maintaining social status, maintaining relevance. Like, he didn't miss a beat. Him and his marketing team didn't miss a beat. They said, oh, they loving the kid? They forgot I had herpes? Oh, bet. Let's really do this. And he did it. And the thing about it is, somebody was like, Usher is one of the few people over 40 where he's taking off his shirt in the Super Bowl field with skates on, and women, are losing their minds. Like, that's how you're supposed to capitalize on a moment. Not like Charles and Miss Netta. Unorganized, unstructured, and just plain weird. What do you mean you're getting surgery? Y'all don't even know what y'all weird. That's not how you capitalize. Now, although I may be hating, because
I think a lot of social media influence, when you're hyped up, you want to make sure that you ride that high, and I get it. So I will say kudos to them because, you know, she just went, Miss Netta went on from cooking for her man to, you know, getting endorsements and stuff like that. So I commend all of that. But the way they did it was just nasty. It was just not structured. It was not thought through. Like, you're going on tour with one song that was made in the 7-Up studio, and y'all don't have no places booked. Like, y'all don't have no social media management. Like, that's ridiculous. And who else was also like hyped up? It came in and it went. But yeah, I just like when people capitalize off of their moments. It just makes sense. And then Beyonce had the audacity to have a Verizon ad, number one, and then two, drop 2 songs showcasing that Act 2 of Renaissance is going to be a country album. Country. Country. I said, this bitch has the audacity. I like both songs. I'm not really a country fan. I like both songs though. I like 16 Carriages more than I like Texas Hold'em. Shorty was looking bad as hell at the football game. That swoop, there it is. I was fucking with it. I'm not really just a 6'13" kind of girl on black women, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna knock somebody who makes a million times more than me. Okay? But yeah, she dropped that, put everybody in a motherfucking frenzy. I don't even know who won the game. They went to OT and I left. I said, I'm not even paying attention to this bitch in the first place. I'm the wrong demographic for this. So I dipped. I'm making sure I'm not forgetting anything before I sign the fuck off. Yeah, but yeah, it was cool. It was a vibe. I felt like I looked cool. I was getting compliments on my outfit, so I know I was feeling good. You know, see, I was feeling good. But yeah, next time y'all see me, I'm gonna be in Houston, and my brother's gonna be getting married. Anyway, if you made it this far, you fuck with your girl. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment something beautiful underneath the comment section. If you like, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. All of my handles will be in the description box below. I fuck with y'all heavy, just like y'all fuck with me. So, we in this thing, doing this. I haven't freestyled in a motherfucking minute. I'm gonna do that in the next vlog, just for y'all. I'm gonna do that in the next vlog, just for y'all. I'm gonna do that in the next vlog, just for y'all. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.